Hello, welcome to Current News. I'm your host, Chris Davis. Today we are going to discuss Disney firing Mandalorian star Gina Carano. So, this past Wednesday, Mandalorian star Gina Carano was fired by Disney over Instagram posts comparing the status of Republicans to Jews in Nazi Germany. This statement caused a backlash over social media where the hashtag #FireGinaCarano was trending. Now, a Lucasfilm spokesperson had this to say about the firing of Gina Carano. And I quote, "The Mandalorian actress and MMA fighter Gina Carano has been fired from Lucasfilm after a abhorrent and unacceptable post of hers went viral on social media. Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm and there are no plans for her to be in the future. Nevertheless, her social media posts denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable." So, Gina Carano being fired has led to many things. So, Hasbro, the toy company, has canceled an action figure of Cara Dune, who Gina Carano portrays in The Mandalorian. Fans who are displeased with Gina Carano being fired by Disney have retaliated by canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions. Disney firing Gina Carano has also led to her working with Ben Shapiro. The project they're working on is a film. She'll be producing and starring in it. Ben Shapiro had this to say: "We could not be more excited to be working with Gina Carano, an incredible talent dumped by Disney and Lucasfilm for offending the authoritarian Hollywood left. This is what Daily Wire exists to do: provide an alternative, not just for consumers, but for creators who refuse to bow to the mob." He also added, "We're eager to bring Gina's talent to Americans who love her, and we're just as eager to show Hollywood that if they want to keep canceling those who think differently, they'll just be helping us build the X-Wing to take down their Death Star." So, another thing I'd like to add, this is not the first time Gina Carano has gotten in trouble with the public. She's gotten in trouble in the past over mask mandates and for claiming voter fraud in the 2020 election. So she has clashed with the public before. Now that I've given you all the story, I just want to share my thoughts on this. I do think that there is a cancel culture and that it is very favored in the left, that if you don't say some things that they don't agree with, you could lose your job, you could disappear. That definitely needs to be addressed, because I think it's hard, like a freedom of speech issue. It's not freedom of speech unless you agree with them, and of course that isn't right. You should have the freedom of speech even though your opinion is different from someone else's. But I think Gina Carano at the same time used very bad judgment. She already got into it over the mask mandate and over voter fraud in the 2020 election. Those are some really big things, very big political and cultural things that I think she should have stayed out of. But I think a really big mistake for why Disney and Lucasfilm had to just let her go is comparing Republicans to what they're going through right now to what Jewish people went through in Nazi Germany. And you just don't do that. You don't compare any other raised to like what the like Jewish like people went through. It's really bad. You just don't talk about that at all. And just to show that, just to give you an example that like making like any joke or any reference about that is really bad. Like PewDiePie, Felix, like on YouTube, like made a joke of like about like Jewish people, and he lost a lot of partnerships, and I believe that's what really started like ad apocalypse on YouTube. So you just don't like talk about that. You don't joke about it. You don't take it lightly. You don't compare anything to that at all, because that's a serious like no, and you're not able to do that. So to me, Gina Carano used bad judgment. She could have used other examples or made a better argument for how people who are generally left or progressive have an advantage in entertainment over like conservatives. She just could have used better words. She could have used better examples to illustrate it. She should have just stayed away from that. So that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you agree with me that Gina Carano used poor words, used a very bad example? Like, we get it, but it was a bad example and she shouldn't have said that? Or do you generally agree that conservative voices are being like silenced? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day.